You ever seen a team that looks like they were built in a lab to break hearts? That's Florida, 31-4. And they just rolled Norfolk State like they were testing tires, 95-69. Clean, clinical, carnage. They score 85.7 a game, which is frankly disrespectful. It's like they show up, toss the ball around, and say, "How do you want it today?" Fast break, deep three, maybe a little transition dunk for flavor, and then there's Walter Clayton Jr. 17.7 points a night and the swagger of a man who knows you can't stop him, you can only foul him and pray. But across the court, there's a different kind of monster. UConn, the Huskies, two-time defending national champs. Yeah, they're the 8th seed, but you know what they say, never bet against a quiet man in March. Especially one with rings. They didn't just beat Oklahoma. They dragged M into the mud and drowned them in it, 67-59. Old school. Half-court grind. Alex Caravan, Captain Cool, 13 points, 7 boards, and ice in the veins when the lights got hot. This game, this ain't tempo versus tempo. This is a chess match at gunpoint. Florida wants a shootout. UConn, they want to wrap you in barbed wire and dare you to dribble. Now let's get surgical. Florida's the favorite, no surprise. -500 on the money line. UConn, +375. Spread sitting at 9.5. That's a lot of breathing room for a team with a pedigree that bites. And the total, 150.5. Vegas thinks this turns into a track meet. But do they know UConn's been sending the under to the cash cage 6 straight times? Florida's won 7 in a row. Covered 6 straight before letting Norfolk sneak in the back door. Oh, and they've hit the over in 8 straight. That's not a trend, that's a fire alarm. But UConn, they've won 6 of their last 7. Covered 5 of M. And when they turn it into a rock fight, people start forgetting Florida even had an offense. So now the question becomes, who do you trust? The glamour team with the flamethrower, or the quiet killer with blood on their jersey and something to prove? And today's AI pick is UConn +9.5. You're giving the defending Shams 9.5 points like the tourists. I'll take the rings, the grit, and the slow bleed special. Just don't say we didn't warn you when it's 68-64 and Florida's looking around wondering where the points went.
You smell that? That's not popcorn. That's panic. Cold, bracket-busting panic. Baylor dragged themselves into this round like they just survived a car crash. 75-72 over Mississippi State. Barely breathing, limping, heart rate spiked. But guess who's waiting for them? Duke, 32-3, 12 straight wins, no mercy, no breaks. They beat Mount St. Mary's like it was personal, 93-49. That's not a score, that's a body count. Freshman Cooper Flagg? They said his ankle was hurt. You'd think the kid was taped together with prayers. And then he walked in and started a symphony. 14 points, 7 boards, 4 assists, like it was warm-up drills. And Kaman Maluach? Just casually dropped 11-5 like he was ordering lunch. This team isn't heating up. They're fully cooked. They're coming in on fire. Now Baylor's not empty-handed. Robert Wright III, VJ Edgecombe. 33 points combined. Lottery-bound and armed. And Norchad Omie. 15.9 a game, nearly 11 boards. He's not just a post player, he's a problem. But here's the thing. Problems don't matter when the whole room's burning. Vegas? They've got Duke at 1,000. Baylor's hanging on at +600. And the spread? 12.5. But none of that matters today. Because this isn't about who wins, this is about how slow they bleed. Total set at 143.5. Go ahead, take a deep breath. Think about it. Feels low, doesn't it? That's the trap. That's the candy house in the woods. They want you to think Duke's gonna run up the score like last game. But that was Mount St. Mary's. That was target practice. This is March. This is Baylor clawing, dragging, begging for control. They want to stall, muck it up, kill the tempo. Every possession's gonna feel like a courtroom trial. And Duke? If they build a lead, they don't need to showboat. They'll manage it. They'll protect it. They'll shut it down like closing time at a dive bar. Lights out. Everybody home. You think Baylor's gonna chase them down and turn this into a shootout? Please. They're gonna try to survive. The overhit in 8 of Duke's last 12, yeah. but not here. Not with Baylor wheezing through every possession and Duke content to squeeze the life out of 'em. This isn't basketball. This is a surgical procedure. And today's AI pick is under 143.5. No fireworks, no chaos, just pain. Long, slow, smothering pain. This game's not catching fire. It's going out like a candle in the dark.
You ever watch two dudes step into a ring both smiling? That's this game. Illinois. Kentucky. Two teams. Two loaded clips. Nobody's ducking. Illinois just beat Xavier 86 7-3 clean shot. Center mass. Will Riley drop 22 Thomas Lavavizic? Double-double with 20 and 10. And they weren't just hitting shots, they were launching missiles. 12 threes. 40% from deep. Then you got Kentucky. Knocked Troy out 7-6 5-7 Okoe. 20 points, 8 boards. And he didn't even look tired. These boys average 8 to 5 points a game. That's 6th in the country. They run like someone lit the court on fire. So yeah, both teams score. Fast. Efficient. Beautiful chaos. You want pace. Kentucky's ranked 21 in tempo. Illinois. 17th. It's like a drag race with knives out. The total. 170.5. Vegas is daring you to go over. They're baiting you. They're holding out candy and waiting for you to grab it. But here's the trap. This game's not just fast, it's personal. Winner goes to the Sweet 16. Stakes tighten. Nerves kick in. You think either team's gonna be out here chucking YOLO threes in a 2-point game with 5 minutes left. Nah. This is where tempo meets tension. And here's what they don't tell you: both teams can play defense when it counts. Kentucky gives up 7-2 per game. Illinois. Not afraid to grind it when things get messy. They held Xavier to 7-3 in a fast game. That ain't sloppy. That's control and chaos. Look deeper. Illinois. 5 wins and 5 covers in their last 6. Totals. Did event 3 overs, 3 unders. Balanced. Calculated. Kentucky. 6 and 4 last 10. 50-50 on spreads. Totals. 5 overs, 4 unders, 1 push. Nothing extreme. No explosion coming. This ain't going to be a track meet. It's going to be a shootout that slows into a standoff. And today's AI pick is under 170.5. Let the public chase the fireworks. We'll take the edge. The nerves? The moment? This one's gonna fly high early, then sink slow and heavy like a knife in water.
You know what happens when two tacticians meet in a locked room. Nobody walks out clean. Ole Miss got here with a win that felt more like an escape. North Carolina came in hot, and the Rebels held their breath long enough to win 71-64. Sean Pedola dropped 20. Dre Davis hit a late 3 that sealed the deal. Nice story. But across the court, you've got a machine. Iowa State didn't just beat Lipscomb, they made them disappear. 82-55. That's not a basketball game. That's a message. Milan Momcilovic put up 20. But it was the defense that sent chills down your spine. Physical. Relentless. Calculated. Now everybody's looking at the scoreboard, thinking this one's gonna get loud. Total set at 145.5. But here's the truth: this game isn't going to explode. It's going to suffocate. Ole Miss. They've been grinding. Covered as an underdog in their last 2. They know they don't win shootouts. They survive standoffs. Iowa State. Won and covered 3 of their last 4. When they're favored, they don't just win, they dominate. But they do it by removal. They don't beat you with tempo. They choke your rhythm, take your options away, and leave you with nothing but contested 2s. This isn't about pace. It's about pressure. And don't forget, both coaches know the tournament. Beard and Otzelberger are chess players. No mistakes. No risks. No room for wild possessions. That total. 145.5. Too high. This game is going under. Not maybe. Not possibly. It's going under because neither team is stupid enough to let it go any other way. And today's AI pick is under 104 to 5.52 defensive minds. One elimination, and not enough time on the clock to make it messy. You want fireworks? Watch a different game.
They've seen each other before. Arizona and Oregon. 3 times already this season. And if you think that doesn't matter, you're not paying attention. Arizona's the 4 seed. 23-12. They've already beaten Oregon twice. Scored over 100 on them once. Held them under a 60 another time. Split personalities. Same result. Win. Oregon's the 5 seed. 25-9. They're sharp. Fast. But shaky when pushed. They lost to Arizona in March. They lost to Arizona in February. They lost to Arizona last January. And now here they are again. One more time. Final round. Arizona averages over 82 points per game. Oregon averages 76. Both teams are efficient. Dangerous. But one team bleeds. And one team doesn't blink. Arizona's favored by 3.5. The total is 152.5. That number. It's not about offense. It's about tension. Because this game won't be played in space. It'll be played in shadows. Every possession will matter. Every screen. Every foul. Every misstep. It's not a track meet. It's a mirror maze. You don't run through this one. You feel your way out. Slowly. Carefully. And today's AI pick is under 152.5. It's already happening. You just don't know it yet. Recap of tonight's 5 AI picks. UC on 9.5, Duke under 100. And 43.5, Illinois under 170.5, Iowa State under 145.5, Arizona under 152.55 games. 5 numbers. 1 voice. You want chaos. Keep scrolling. But if you want edges this sharp, if you want truth stripped of hype, if you want the pick before the panic, hit the button. Subscribe. And let them keep guessing while you already know.